Well, hello and welcome to the Damned Show. I am one of your hosts, Chris Mallard. This over there is Scotty.
Here? Yeah.
There you go. Yes, there. Well, you know what we need to do is we need to figure out how to get it to where whenever you look at your primary monitor, you're looking at me. Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are working on setting up the new Damned Show, that Damned Show. Scotty is having some technical issues. Fortunately, he knows somebody who knows computers, which is me. Scotty too is yeah, you could. Well, you know, I mean, my OnlyFans subscription is cheap. Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. I'm new to this software. I'm watching. Oh, there we go. All right, so I can see how many people we've got joining us. I am Chris Mallard. This is That Damned Show, and we're gonna be doing some testing and tuning tonight as we fire up this nuevo software. And I threw out we may even invite more of you from the chat if you're into that sort of thing. Let me see what I can do here. There we go. We may invite more of you from the chat so you can help us test the software. If you want to come on, we'll have a little bit of an atheist gathering, a gathering of sinners, members of the damnation, or something like that, to help us get the software tested and get going, if you don't mind. So, yeah, we might do that. We'll see how that goes. Let me go over here, and I'll get this man up here. And you guys are familiar with Scotty, yes?
I met him.
There we go.
Kind of a jerk, but he's
kind of a jerk. So one of the things, let me pull this over here. Pull me over here. A lot of this is fun in testing. With his black on black on black, it looks like just a floating head. There you go.
I need some backlight. A little halo light.
Yeah. That's cool. It works though. It works. It certainly looks better. Yeah, it's got some good flesh tones and whatnot there. So a lot has happened this week. We're going to talk about these things and we'll let hopefully the chat can help us out. We'll get some chat rolling. Oh, my chat is scrolling. I got this new stuff here, so I'm going to go Scott. There we go. Scott Duke. What demon magic is this? Yes, it's That Damned Show. And it's got different tools that I'm used to having. As you can see, I can highlight your chats in this show. So that's kind of cool. I dig it. Look at that. My hair is just getting out of hand. I am into I started using like finasteride, dutasteride and shit a long time ago. And man, it worked for me. Sorry, Scotty. I shouldn't say anything.
I'm trying to time the pause. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I do not see what's causing it yet. So.
Oh, okay. No, you're working. I can see you over working. As a matter of fact, I'll pop me up like this, thus, because I mean I'm kind of tinkering with that with this crazy new software. I dig the studio. It's kind of cool. Oh, did you do that?
I did do that. I was wondering if I could.
Wow. So you can see the chat. All right. I made you a host.
Yeah.
Google Meet says, do you want to read it? I'll let you read it.
Yahweh is not Jesus' father. El is. Yahweh is a desert monster god.
I've been saying. There we go. Aha. Yes. There we go. Now, so you took that off. That's cool. Let me see what's that?
I'm surprised it's not timed. I'm surprised it doesn't go after a few seconds.
There's an option for that. You can set that up. I saw that.
Hey, Cucker's here. Welcome, Cucker.
Cucker Tarlson.
Love that name.
Cucker says, I was called here by the Holy Spirit and YouTube notifications. That's good. That means I'm getting my money's worth out of that YouTube notification thing. Slipped them a dime. Well, good. Thank you for joining us. Were you just sitting there not doing anything, chillaxing? I'm so used to reaching over here and hitting my buttons for different views. I will have to set that up. I like me being over here. That way, when I look at Scotty, and hey, see, when you look at that way, it works. There we go.
Yeah, I can look over here.
No, that works. Yeah, you're over there.
Well,
you oughta. So hello everybody. Good evening, Mr. Dad. Thank you for joining us. We're doing this is That Damned Show. The Damned meaning the Daily Atheist Media Network or Daily Atheist Media News or whatever the hell we mean it to mean. It's just a cool name and I own it. It's mine. It's all mine. It's mine. Welcome to the show. I am the amazing Super Chris Mallard. This is Scotty, and we are developing a new show. Now, I run and host the Daily Atheist Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to usually 11, I think. I've been running 9 a.m. to 11. And it's fun. I'm a fine sumbitch. You ought to come by and join us. I do lots of sinning and blaspheming, and it's fun, and I sing sometimes. We're starting to develop this evening show, and the purpose of it is to be a little newsy, be a little talky. We may even throw more links in here. And, I forgot that I can even highlight your thing. There's Mr. Dad. Goody. That is awesome. Can't do that on my Daily Atheist Morning Show because it's a different software, which I like. This is pretty cool, though. If I could set this up to get like the chat, or, I don't know. If I could make it look different than every other streamer out there, then I would probably use this. I do like it, though. It's handsome looking.
I like the simplicity of it.
I have to say. And I have sent out a link to D Parks. D, if you're out there, I sent you an email.
I'm gonna ask the chat, Chris. You keep getting a little muffled. I keep hearing you like you're. I don't know whether it's your position on your mic or what it was, but
it could be a position on my mic. Does my mic suck or
no? You sound crisp right now. But
no, I was talking to them.
Oh.
Occasionally, I get too close to it, and it gets hot, and then I back off.
Maybe that's
it. It's cold. That could be it. I'm learning. I'm growing as a person. Yeah.
It's about fucking time.
I tell you. What I want to get, you were talking about how you preferred to have your mic in the way. I'd really like to get my mic out of the camera. I understand it. I dig the legit that a cool mic gives you.
It makes me appear more legit.
Yes, it does. But I'm over it. I'm over being legit, and I'd love to have like a shotgun mic back here that I didn't have to have this up here that could catch me if I'm over here, if I'm over here. I long for the day. I don't want a lapel mic because they always like. You hear that
every time you move. Yeah. Of course, I'm wearing my high-tech call center.
Your fancy
headphones
stuff
because I can't get my Beats to work. So
they weren't working. Well, here's the deal.
Mr. Dad said you're squirmy.
Am I squirmy?
Yeah, he said you're squirmy.
Oh, I do squirm. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah. He is right. He's right. I am squirmy. What I was going to say is, if you will, go into your settings and use your Beats, turn them on for audio, but disable the microphone aspect of it. And that works for me on my headsets.
I'll give that a shot. But I was using Bluetooth.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
When you hook up a headsets like the Apple iPods or some AirPods to your Bluetooth, it also wants to hook them up as a microphone,
right?
And it doesn't work very well, and it interferes with the signal and gives you crap. So I turned that part off, and it's always worked for me. That's the kind of
maybe that's why I was getting the crackly, crunchy noise. So yeah, I'll play around with that
donuts
later on.
Google Meet says, you know what? You do this. You do it. I'm going to sit here.
El is Elohim, who is Jesus' father, not Yahweh. Yahweh is evil. I never knew they were different. I always thought that they all were.
Well, actually, yeah, they are. There's a lot of them. There's quite a few that, and oftentimes on the show you'll hear me say that there were a bunch of god monsters or blood gods that lived back there, and the one that made it to today is the one that survived. Which whatever name that the modern Christians apply all these names to it, but the scholars who go back, like Richard Madsen and stuff, who go back and really chop this stuff up, they'll know that there is a difference between Elohim. There's probably a difference between El and Elohim, or Elohim, depending on where you pick up the story. Is it Luke Skywalker? Is it Anakin Skywalker? Is it Annie? Is it Darth Vader? It just depends on where you pick it up in the story as to what name they're calling it. I got Luke.
Was there a conversation going on earlier that this was still going on?
What are we talking about? The whole whatever they're talking about?
Yeah,
Molech.
Now we're bringing out all the names, bringing out all the gods.
Oh yeah. Now
summon forth all the gods.
Summon them forth. We're naming them all. Hey, I've seen Stargate, buddy. I know these names: Baal, Molech, Ashira, and then you've got.
I loved that part about Stargate. I love the fact that we all came here as slave labor. I love that. That's always awesome.
Fantastic. I hate to say it, but almost everything I know about ancient Egyptian mythology was taught to me by Stargate.
Same.
Yep. How do I know who Hera-Ur was, and how do I know who, all these things? Let's see. There's things here. Moloch. Did I say it wrong? Moloch. I'm sorry, Moloch. If you're watching and I mispronounced your name, 1,000 apologies.
That's how you get him to show up.
And Cthulhu. What's that?
That's how you get them to show up. You just mispronounce their name, they show up and they're pissed
That's
about
right.
it.
Well, we're gonna do a thing here. We're gonna try this for fun. We're gonna see what we get. I want to do this. I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna see if I can pop this in here. And we might. It's weird. I feels weird doing this. I'm gonna pop a link in. Ooh, maybe what I should do. Okay, it feels weird. It feels icky.
What are you touching? Stop it.
I'm on the verge of posting a link to other people to join randomly into the show, like they do on like Neil's after party.
After the ranting that you did all week, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Right. I am the worst that could happen.
You absolutely went off this week, and
I did.
You know, I was a little scared for you.
They've awakened a monster.
It was a little scary because you're usually pretty chill, and you were fired up.
I was fired up. There's a couple things that have met. There's a couple of coincidence. You know, things have come together. One of them is that I've learned that it's actually okay to unleash a little bit, to do a little bit of language. I don't like doing it too much. When Chris cusses, I want people to know it's serious. But it's okay for me to do a little more harsh. That's one I've learned, because here's why. It's not going to hurt me monetarily on the show. People don't mind watching it. They've proven it on The Line. They've proven it on Atheist Experience, the biggest shows in town. They really go off. I don't have to go off like that. I don't feel like I need to. That's point one. And the convergence is that point one, I learned that I can be a little rougher with people. Point two, our government was just overthrown by a Christian theocracy.
Sure.
And they're oppressing our women. And I'm pissed. And so when you put those two things together,
you don't have to make excuses. I get it. I know where it's coming from. I understand. I'm right there with you. I was just a little shocked just because, I mean, I hadn't seen you quite that animated.
Yeah. Well, I've been holding back really for a long time. For the longest time, I've been held back for the longest time, just because I didn't want to hurt the channel. But really, I mean,
sure.
Yeah. Google Meet says it was called the Tree of Knowledge. People were robot slaves before. Oh, you should see the video I literally just dropped today. Have you seen that video? I wonder if I can play that video.
I bet you could.
Let's try something here. On the other show, I know how to do that. Let me share my screen. I'm going to go screen.
And then when you're done sharing this, I want to loop back to the idea of sharing a link
in the chat.
I know you were scared, but
okay, we're going to do that in just a moment. Let me share this video. I'll pull up my video here. We'll share this, my friends, mis amigos. All right, hold on. Here, wait. Oh, mama. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hit this button, and it's going to come up here. There we go. Now, I did things in this video I've never done before. I opened it with a different kind of thing. I'm just different. Now, let's go. I don't know what that is. Leave. Cancel. I don't want that. Oh, hey, there we are. There you are. Okay, now we're going to include system audio. Okay, share. Pardon us, guys. I'm using new software. Just bear with us here. Okay, so here we're going to go. Where'd it go? There it is. Show on stream. Okay, and I'm going to get that off of there. Get it out of here. And we're going to make it. That looks good. That's pretty cool, huh? Can I make that big? I'm going to make it big like that. All right, now I'm going to play this video, guys. All right, so I am the serpent. I am the serpent. I am the serpent. I am the serpent. I come to bring knowledge and understanding of what hideousness their faith is, and how hideous their actions are, and how ugly their God is. That's what I'm here to do. That's my role. That's whenever you go click those videos, that's the whole role. I am the serpent. And here I am. But the serpent isn't of darkness. The serpent is of the light. Clearly, the serpent is of the light. Look at the message. Love, peace, mercy. The only people I talk bad about Christians because of their hate. There is no hate like what? You say it for me, kids. Say it in the audience. There's no hate like what? Christian love. Because they act exactly like you would expect followers of an evil God monster when they read its book of death. And that's all it is a book of death, murder, hate, misogyny, slavery, incest, all the things you would expect. All the heroes of the Bible do all these things. All of them. David, what does David go do? He goes off and kills a couple hundred people just for their foreskins. He was only asked for 100, but he went that extra mile. 100, 200 people unalived for the end of their penis so he could get married to a woman. Does that sound like a champion of a wonderful, loving God? Or does that sound like somebody who's following the instructions of an evil God monster? Which makes more sense, people. But yeah, so you've seen Constantine. You remember the little demons in Constantine, the little demons that you'd see in the mirrors, and they'd get all fucked up with themselves, looking at each other and stuff, looking at themselves. You remember those guys? Christians. Those are Christians. Imagine that you're sitting there exposing the truth. And, you know, they try to be cool, but you start exposing the truth about what their evil God monster is, and that's how they start acting. And they start just throwing, hissing, and spitting at you. Go view my comments. My comments in my videos are based on the Bible. I take scriptures and I read them and I go, look at this. You can look at it. I mean, Christians say this. I say, look at it like this. And they look at it and they're like, well, the Christians look at it and they go, oh, Jesus is God, love, and mercy, or you deserve this, or whatever the hell, right? But I'm just like, look at it. Look at what's here. And most of the time, I'm talking a good solid most of the time, they don't even bother arguing my points at all. They don't list them. They don't refer to them. They just start spitting, you're going to go to hell. You need to get good with God, or Jesus is not going to love you, or you're going to be in whatever. And they just spit like little demons. That's what these creatures are. Just that's how they act. Now, of course, on the facade, they're like, oh, we're peaceful, we're loving, and we're mercy, right? But the instant that you pry them beyond that, they become these vile, hideous creatures that start wishing horrible things, the worst of things, on the best of people for the simplest of slights. That's what these things are. That the serpent in the garden was actually the hero. He was trying to free these mind slaves. God had created himself mind slaves. They weren't able to question. They didn't know good from evil. They didn't know right from wrong. And they were just physical body slaves. They were chattel, physical, built, designed to do two things. One, work the garden. Two, worship God. Those were their only two. They were slaves to those things. And the serpent freed them from that thing. He brought them knowledge, the knowledge of good and evil. And let's turn that around now. The evil God monster is Christianity. The followers of Christianity, they're the ones who are the mind slaves, the body slaves, who have been enslaved by this evil God monster. Read its damn book. Read how evil it is. They have been enslaved. They are the Adams and Eves of this religion. And I am the serpent. So, yeah.
You're watching the lead.
Let me go here. There we are. Yeah, that was the video I dropped out this morning. I cut that out of this morning's show and dropped it as a video. And it does address the things that they were saying in the chat about them being mind slaves and body slaves, etc. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close that. And what I'm gonna do. Hello, Dave. I saw you pop in, by the way. Left-handed Jedi. All you wonderful people. Hey, there's Scotty. He's in the chat. Scotty guy, man. And I'm going to say it's Regios. I hope I said that right. Hello, Regios. If I didn't say that right, I apologize. 1,000 apologies.
I think he joined the Discord today too. So
I think so. I do believe.
I'm not seeing Twitch chat in the stream over there. So
I'm not seeing it either. I don't see Twitch chat. There may not be anybody watching on Twitch. I don't know. So the movie could happen. Let me go pop open Twitch while I got this open. Real quick, guys. We're doing some testing and tuning. Bear with us. And what we're going to do here in Un Moment, I guess, we're going to drop a link. Let me just, if I did not log, did I drop the link? Here, I'm dropping the link.
I'm not seeing it.
And go.
I do want to mention that Constantine, great movie.
Good movie. Love that movie.
But sequel's coming out.
Oh, is there?
It got greenlit apparently.
That's awesome. So far, but that's good.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
News. It's good news.
Apparently it's been kicked around for years, but it's one that Keanu always said he wanted to do. So,
you know, one of the, I really enjoy the movie. I love the way I enjoy movies like that kind of show you like what would it be like if Catholicism was real.
Yep.
But one of my absolute favorite part of that movie is the fact that Shia LaBeouf gets killed at the end.
Did you see the stinger?
He's such a jerk. I had stinger for this new show.
No. After the end of the credits.
Oh yeah, where he's on the And he goes up
He
to
becomes
heaven.
an angel. Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes an angel.
Kind of a cool little homage, but yeah.
It was, yes. If you don't know anything about the religion and you're just like watching
Yeah.
a movie, yeah. Because angels and people are not the same thing.
No.
But he became an angel, got his wings. Somebody rang a bell.
Shadowboo's just one of those people who there's only one movie I've watched him in that I could actually tolerate him for the entire movie. And he dies in that one too. So
my chat seems to be putting out the Discord channel, so I hope it's a legit link that works. So if apparently, I guess it's been working. People have been joining.
Yeah, that one I actually checked. I verified that address today. That one is work, and it's an active invite he's got quite a few. Joins.
Excellent.
But we'll get a shorter, easier one. Redirect.
Okay. Let me see here. So Twitch is finally open, and all right. So I see Twitch. I do see. Do you see if you scroll up? You should see Twitch.
I did. I saw simply Secular Dave just popped up in the stream up there.
So if there's anybody watching, and I believe we can highlight theirs too. Would you go ahead and show it? Part of the deal, guys. I don't know if you know this. What we're doing here is I'm kind of grooming Scotty to help run at least one day a week
can we
of
pick a
the
different word?
show. So what's that?
Can we pick a different word?
What do you mean, grooming? Not grooming. Training, teaching, grooming. That's a bad word. Teaching. I'm teaching. I'm kind of helping him.
Teaching, mentoring
him into a day a week at least to start.
I'll be your Padawan, Master Jedi. But
that's so much better. Let's not go the Catholic way.
Just do not
grooming.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, well, that's kind of what we're doing. So bear with us, and bear with Scotty. It's perfectly okay to laugh at him.
Yeah, used to it.
And those sorts of things. So, and so if you can, I believe you can also highlight that on the stream, right? The Simply Secular Dave's chat.
Yep, right there.
Wink, wink. There we go.
And also, so you said you posted there it is. That's the one.
That's the one. All right. So if there's somebody out there, this is unusual for the Daily Atheist Media Network, or it's unusual for Chris to let people just randomly pop into the channel. But let's have some fun and see if somebody wants to come talk about what's happened this week, or religion, or God, or let's just open it up and see what you want to talk about. We'll see. And go. Dance monkey. Let's see. The instructions specifically, I didn't actually draw the sigil yet. Okay, the spaghetti monster. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I see. There we go. Google Meet says I have a flying spaghetti monster sigil. I can't wait. Sounds fun. That's good. I take it you guys have been watching have you seen the Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah.
The wife and I are watching it now. So we're in the middle. I think we're into season 5. And then we popped over and we're watching Jimmy Snow on the live show on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife says, does that mean he's a bastard?
I heard you make the reference today.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll actually hurt your chances.
No, that's funny.
Yeah, we finished House of Dragons.
Oh, really? You're ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We watched all of House of Thrones and House of Dragons. Is that right? Is that the new spinoff?
I think the Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
Yeah. So we had to, Game of Thrones. Yeah. So we had to start over because of the lag between the first or the second season, because we didn't remember anything. We're like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Oh, because you've seen it since the last time you've seen it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me go here. I'm just checking up my stuff here and seeing what's going on. And so far, guys, we posted a link. So if you want to come on and talk at us, if you're somebody who does that sort of thing,
bring it on.
Bring it on. And I didn't go and look, and there may be other streams going on tonight, big streams, and all the cool kids are over there. The cool kids are here with us, right? Obviously, but the other cool kids may be over there. I didn't take time to look and see if there was something big going on this evening.
I don't see anybody. Godless Engineers running something.
I enjoy him. John, he's fun.
I do like John.
But here's one of the things I like to think about that. And the way I think about it is there are millions of people on the interwebs, just YouTube alone.
He's got Richard Carrier on right now.
He does. He's got Richard Carrier on. The Line is on. They had somebody, what's her name? Eve Was Framed. She was on earlier.
I like her a lot.
So Godless Engineer had 70 viewers going on. don't stream because he's got 70 viewers, and yet over on the line they're streaming and they've got 1,400 viewers. My point is that just because one streamer's out there and they've got a good show going with a lot of viewers doesn't mean there's not viewers out there to be watched.
I agree.
So I'm more about having more voices out there sharing, spreading our craziness than I am. That's kind of my thinking. So I hope nobody gets offended that we're going to take this hour, this slot.
I don't care if they are.
Yes.
I think we got a little bit of a while. It'll be a while before we start making a dent in their viewership.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I'm funny as a bitch, but I ain't going to be here most of the time. There you go. You guys, Jesus told the truth when he said Satan runs the world. I think actually, based on my analysis, Satan is the good guy. Jesus would be the veneer that protects us temporarily from the bad guy, but he's also a player on the bad guy's team because the God monster is thus evil. And therefore, actually, God runs the world and Satan cries for us. That's what I would think. That's me. That's just my thinking. I don't know about you. That guy over there. I like that. That works out pretty good that I look that way and you're over there. We'll get your stuff set up. And of course, we'll get your stuff set up where you look over here and I look over here and when I point this way, and then I'll get off the show and you'll be all by yourself. Oh, damn. Now what do I do?
I guess here's the part where I sing, I guess.
There you go. Hello, my honey.
Al Trucker. Is that Alabama Trucker? Is that
Alabama Trucker? Hell yeah. Hey, Alabama Trucker. Did you see the link?
He said he was streaming this morning, telling people to go watch us.
Thank you, Al. You're awesome.
I don't know if I've ever seen his stuff.
I have seen Al stream. So I've seen him on a stream just the other day. I know he's not afraid of streaming. You do have your clothes on though, Al, right? Make sure you're clothed, buddy, before you come on this time. But there's a link if you're wanting to join. He's from Canada. That doesn't mean you can't wear clothes. You have to wear clothes. But
how does that work?
How's what work?
So is it not Alabama Trucker?
Al Trucker.
He's another big guy with a beard. Are we sure? Aren't we? Haven't we hit that quota? Haven't we hit that quota?
We'll take anybody right now. We're not looking for a host. We're looking for guests. We'll take anybody that wants to be on a guest.
He's a good-looking guy.
Who told you that?
Not you. I'm looking over at his stream.
Oh, you're looking at his stuff. Oh, yeah. Creeper.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, somebody here is here. Chris Fairley. Hey, Chris Fairley. Nice to see you this evening. Thank you for joining us. So, has anybody ever given thought to why the God from the Old Testament, which was Yahweh's name, changed to Jehovah in the New Testament? Why? Marketing.
Location.
Yeah, it's like you rename something once it's made a bad name for itself. It's like it's no longer Kmart, it's the K, or it's not Mountain Dew, it's the Dew. It's just marketing. That's like I know anything. You should really ask Richard Madsen those kind of questions. He knows smart people stuff. Al says he's a big guy with a beard. That's okay.
He is. I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah. I knew. I saw him on the thing the other day. So I was, no doubt. If you feel like it, Al, I know it's weird, but we're going to do more of an open panel kind of thing this evening. So if you want to join us, it's not common that Chris is just weird. I feel it's weird and icky to just let anybody come on the show. I say that after saying, "Come on, Al."
He's having a hard time.
I don't mean to insult anybody.
He's left his comfort zone. Chris has here.
Yeah, I have. I know. Well, when I first started the internet, doing the internet thing, I like having a very controlled show, as you've seen by watching my show. And all these other little creators were out there doing these live streams, and they all just had anybody on. They were all just doing anything and all on their couch in front of their air conditioner and their cat litter box and all this business. And I was like, man, I just don't want to have that. It's just not the show I want to put on. I want a more professional show.
Then I show up with my shower curtains, and you're like, what the
fuck, dude? We even talked about it. I'm like, no shower curtains, bitch. And you're like, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, okay.
I'm like, I never noticed that. You're right. Those are very shower curtains. How do you need to change these?
That's all right. Now, see, now you get some light on you.
Get some
You're gonna be
backlight
all right.
going. Yeah, well, we'll do this right.
Oh,
Trucker says he's already in bed, which I don't see a
No,
problem with that. I
but
mean,
no,
I really don't.
yeah. No worries. We appreciate you. But this
We'll
is one of
snuggle
those times. Anybody who wants to join, you are able to join, and we will kind of bop around and visit with you. We've got a little while to go. I don't want to. I want to keep it to an hour, not much longer than an hour, because of once you get going, they can go on. Are you? Being a polytheist can be fun. There you go. Everybody's got to have their hobby, right? And as long as you're not hurting anybody else, in the name of your polytheistic witchism, I'm all right with it. If I may, Google Meet, do you identify as a male, a female, or a Reuben sandwich, or anything in between? I don't mean to disrespect anybody else. You know me. I'm on the side of those people. It's actually a quote from a movie.
I've never heard. I give up.
I don't remember. What
Okay.
it is. It was,
I'm usually pretty good with those, but
me too. Sometimes I can remember the quote, not the movie. Other times I just make that shit up. Let's see. They got some deep thinking words going on. I'll let you read that one out.
So the God of the Bible made his son die for everybody's sin, his own son. Mind you, it just makes no sense, and it's a selfish gesture to accept something like that.
Yes,
I agree 100%.
That's right. Chris Farley saith fairly.
Fairly.
Chris Fairley.
Farley.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And let me see. I'm pulling up my Twitch here and see what's going on over there. I enjoy the deal of Twitch. I have grown my followers by 3 times in a month, which I only had 20. we're up into the 60s over on Twitch. I'm surprised anybody
actually
watches.
for Twitch for being this topic, because Twitch is a gaming platform primarily. I mean, there's other things too, so that's not bad at all.
Indeed, Twitch is a gaming platform. I believe you and I we're on the same page. However, Twitch has been overrun with left-wing talk shows, and now it's got this huge swell. You can go over and find people in the thousands watching crap like this. I'm surprised.
Maybe I've just dismissed it.
Me too. I didn't know either.
Dismissed it.
I actually stopped streaming over on Twitch, and then I learned about it, because I did it at first just for kicks, because it said turn on the button, stream to Twitch. And I did it for a while. And I was like, it ain't worth it. I turned it off, and then I watched this thing showing how many. So I stopped vertically twitching or stopped vertically streaming to Twitch, started horizontally streaming to Twitch. And that way, like the TV viewers can watch. And I have gotten, before that, I never got any viewers on Twitch, and I've been developing. It's been growing. So, yeah.
All right. I'll give it another look. TikTok also. I was randomly watching TikToks a couple months ago. I was in Denver. Everybody else had gone to bed. I'm sitting out back smoking my pipe. And have you ever met Brute Facts Eddie Kroom?
I have not.
Eddie is by far my favorite Christian. Brute Facts Eddie, you can find him on YouTube. He kind of was very, very prominent for a while, kind of disappeared for a while, and I was trying to come back. So randomly he saw me in TikTok, because it says TikTok joined. He said, Scotty joined, and he said, holy shit, Scotty. And then he sent me an invite, and I literally just joined him right there. I'm sitting out back, and we talked for like 3 hours about abortion.
That's cool. Did you get one, or did he talk you out of it?
I was on the fence for a while, but so it was impressive that the way it was set up, because first of all, because TikTok's known for quick little videos and that's it. And he had a live stream, and he had probably 30-40 people coming in and out. Half of them were because he's a very liberal Christian. He's one of those Christians that atheists can actually love and talk to, because he's a super nice guy, and he won't beat you up and talk down to you. He will absolutely meet you at your level. He'll be an atheist. Nice, boy. That wow. You just cheers me. I expect that he'll be an atheist with the way he talks. I'm like, yeah,
as good a person as he seems.
You're right there, man. You are right there.
He's so
you
close.
know it's all bullshit. You just holding on because for so long that's what you've been. So
let me steal the show just for a second here. Hello, Joy Okafor. Thank you for joining us. I hope I said your name right. Joy says, at the Daily Atheist Media Network, that's me, I haven't seen your program in a while now. I thought Jesus and his father had taken you out to the pit of doom and despair. Yeah. I knew they were there. I forgot about it.
You did this now.
That's awesome. Thank you, Joy. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I got some wild hair growing. Dutaster ride worked for me.
I was gonna call makeup and hair, but
That's all right. We'll do this. Here we go. It's my little headphones get me. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Joy. It's nice to see you again. I've actually fired up the Daily Atheist Morning Show. The evil pit monster. I was able to escape from the clutches of the evil pit monster of doom and despair and fired up the Daily Atheist Morning Show again. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Join me. Come see it again. I am fun. And now we're working on building the damned show, or that damned show. That would be the Daily Atheist Media Network. Notice I needed to rename the show Media Network. That way I can do all kinds of stuff on it. Matter of fact, here's an idea of what I've been doing. It's much effort. I'm going to put us back on equals here so we can talk. As much as it's been going on, what I've been thinking about doing is doing this channel as the Daily Atheist Media Network. Doing the creating it doesn't take anything to create another channel. Just create the damn show channel and then that damn show channel, 2 separate channels for the live streams that we run, and run them on those live streams and then drop long form content on the damned network. And that's what I've been thinking about doing. That way I can, keep it separate, because sometimes long form content will build the channel, but streaming kind of hurts the progress of the channel. So I could build that damn show network and get my message out. We could build the Daily Atheist Morning Show stream. We could build that damn show stream and their own audiences. That sounds like an interesting idea. I'm tinkering with it.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a little bit of work setting up. Once it gets set up, then it's okay. I could have 2 monetized channels. If the people who subscribe to the damn network pop over and subscribe to the damn show so they can catch the damn show, which is why they follow you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it sounds like something I may do. Just trying to cast my net as wide as I can and get ready to build our network. Because that's what I want. I want a real freaking network, a real network where we host different shows, host different people, get our crazy message out there. I can come in here and say, Scotty, you're going to talk tonight. And I just rattle.
Well, when we first started talking about this, like I said, I don't have that gift of gab, that free flowing, running diatribe that you got going on. I'll work on it. I promise. I'll work on it. I promise.
No, it takes practice. No, but I was complaining that I told you I was going to give you the opportunity to talk, and I haven't.
No, no, that's fine. That's all right. I'll just sit here. Dave, I don't know if you caught my Secular asked about Tart Tang. I think that was Oz you're talking about, right, Dave? Did you ever talk to Oz?
Oz? I know Oz, or if we're talking about Oz from the old Tart.
Tart, yeah.
Channel? Yeah.
No, he's younger, dark hair, and did a lot of SC. Not Ethan Michael, is it?
I like him, Ethan Michael.
I like him.
He's awesome. I'd like to get him on the show. If he's available to host, I'd drop you like a hot turd.
Wow, there's an image.
They'd be like, "Where's Scotty?" I'm like, "Who's Scotty?"
Scotty, never heard of him. Never
Scotty's
heard of her.
Scotty's, I'm hurt. The pain.
He already called me fat once. So
I did not.
Still recovering.
What I said was, with the camera up, you look thinner.
Okay.
That was what I said.
The camera adds 150 pounds. Nope.
The mic was off when I said that. I mean,
I can read lips. That's what it is. I don't want to jinx it, but I want you to notice that we haven't paused.
I noticed that. What's up with that? It's been working ever since we went live.
The only thing I've done differently is I've launched more browser windows. I have more stuff running. And I have not launched Discord. I'm not that brave yet. I'm running Discord on my phone. So I don't know. Like I said, I've got laptops and iPads and another computer. I'll get this area set up.
Well, I have to say, I was extremely impressed with what I saw on the I gotta learn his name. Mr. Lamar show. On his show, whenever I popped in his... Have
you linked it anywhere? I wanted to look at that one.
I actually, I had a glitch on my Discord, so I popped out of his server. I left his server and I haven't joined it again, but I want to, because man, it was so impressive when you popped in. They have got... I actually was able to see the wonders and glories that I feel like Discord could be.
Oh yeah, I've been on really great servers that are set up. Somebody where they actually have programmers who've got pages, custom all this stuff.
Yeah, and so I just kind of, that's what part of our deal is. That's Scotty's skill sets lie in his Discord. Matter of fact, part of the deal is you've never told the people who you are. Tell them what you do. You did the thing.
First time you're talking about as far as so
as who you are. Yeah, what you do. Let me do this.
Am I'm primarily a computer guy. That's been my forte for many years now. I thought I was going to be a cop for a while. Graduated from the police academy, and then I said, I don't want to do that. So I went back to computers. Mostly trying to be in the background. I've mostly been a lurker. T-Jump, I discovered T-Jump many years ago, and he and I got to talking, and I joined his Discord. We talked for 5 minutes, and then he made me an admin. And
oh no,
I saw it.
You froze. Did you fire up Discord? Hold on, the sound will come back in just a second. There you go.
Me.
There you're back. Now
I did nothing at all.
You did nothing.
It's
the tech gremlins,
and I'm well aware of those.
Tech gremlins.
So yeah, so over the years, that server, I've learned more tricks. I've spent money on automating and adding more tips, and it grew. We're up to about 4,000 members over there.
That's awesome.
And then you and I crossed paths during the plague. We kind of talked about doing something because I was getting more interested in being more involved, less of a consumer of the media and more of a content creator type thing. And then you just kind of took off.
I left. I went away. I got burnt out.
I get it, and that's so I just kind of lost all my interest and just went back to my nothing world.
And then I fired the thing back. Oh, you paused again. There you go. Give it just a second. Count to 10 and breathe. And we can hear you again. Go.
I could see my mic was taking time that whole time, but there's literally nothing going on here.
It's just a conflict.
I'm watching my performances and it's not moving at all.
Now, friends, I want to tell you guys something. You know what he's done to me twice now? Twice, my friends. Twice this guy's gotten with me. My shit is perfect. I run a tight ship over here. I've been doing IT for as long as the day is long. Mm-hmm. And one time he pops in and he's like, and he's all hitting me in the text. He's like, my shit's good. And I'm like, dude, my shit's good. I know my shit's good. And he's like, my shit's good. And then he's like, and he's like, click. Oh, there it is. I'm over here gutting my system, right? But that was the second time. The first time we were going live, and we're going on, and all of a sudden his camera drops off. And he's like, no, I didn't do anything. Everything's working on my side. And I'm
that has not happened this time. I do want to point that out. The camera's not dropped off anymore.
But both times he was like, oh, no, my shit's good over here. I'm an IT guy. I am the god of IT. And I'm like, you are not a god of IT.
I'm literally watching it. I'm watching it. Everything says, hey, you're good. You're golden. I see my camera, my audio levels are going fine. I see nothing else. But all of a sudden I see you freeze. And I know that
it's you now.
It's me that I'm frozen on.
Yes. I figured
that
out.
But it's only.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there. I'm wondering. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's fun. Making light of it makes it okay. On the show, we can sit here and go, we could be ugly and be, oh no, it's not working, and be all pissed, and everybody be going, man, the show sucked because they were all. But no, we're fun because our show breaks all the time. That's what it does. It's written into the subscript.
Dave just said it was Jeff, and I don't remember Jeff from Tang.
Who's Jeff?
I don't know. Jeff from Tang. I don't recognize Jeff from Tang.
Jeff. Oh, Jeff.
But
Jeff,
he did.
Jeff.
He did
Jeff.
Call in live streams on TikTok. And I don't know why he's telling it.
Okay, so you were talking about TikTok. I will tell you real quick, briefly about TikTok. We may be able to tie my TikTok. I have a TikTok. I need to create a different one. I need to create one for the damn show. I have one for Chris Mallard. Chris Mallard's purely left-wing talk. I need to create one for the damn network. But when I stream the Daily Atheist morning show on TikTok, it does not like my pre-recorded commercials. I run my fascist commercial or any of my commercials, and it'll kill my stream.
Really?
Yeah. So I can't run any of my commercials if I run that. This week, since we don't have any of that, that might work. But any of my previous, I don't know why. I'm just saying I tried it, and it actually shut me down. I have to request permission again before it'll allow me to do live streams again.
Don't you have to hit a certain number of followers?
Well, I already had those.
Really? How many do you have on TikTok?
I don't know, like 6,000 or something.
You do not.
I got a few. Let me check.
6,000.
I don't pay attention to it anymore. I kind of quit messing with it.
I only started getting the TikTok because my kid was watching a lot, and I want to make sure.
I got to log in. Let me see if I can find out from here on my phone, on my device.
You have 6,500 followers on TikTok.
I don't know yet.
No, I just told you.
Oh, you know. I was guessing.
You have 6,506. Well, now you have 6,507. I'll check you out.
There we go.
But yeah.
But on TikTok, it's all liberal, left-wing nutbaggery. So I need to recreate that, and I need to create a damn network TikTok, and we need to start dropping TikToks related to religion.
How far back? Holy crap! You got a lot of stuff here.
I know. I've been doing shit for quite a while.
You're way cooler than I thought you were. That's
I'm stupid cool. But I didn't want to risk my channel anymore. So, if you want to follow me, you can follow Chris Mallard. You know what my face looks like. Chris Mallard over on TikTok, and you'll find me. And follow me over on TikTok. Go ahead and do the thing. Don't send me messages. I won't respond. I won't open that app for.
You haven't posted in over a year.
I haven't. Well, I did post not long back.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I was looking at videos, and it was.
There's a nurse stripping on mine. Give me just a moment. I have a thing for
we lost them.
What? I'm here. No, that's okay. I have a thing for nurses. I married one. Yeah. Anyway, I do have a TikTok. So if you're into the TikTok, go ahead and join us on TikTok. Follow me over on TikTok. One of the things about this, I'm really liking where we're starting to be able to go with this evening thing. I've had at least one person already reach out to me, besides yourself, obviously, who's willing to help possibly host. I'd like to make it to where we get a variety of hosts and people who join us, and that way it's not a big burden on anyone to do one thing.
Right.
As you can see. So what I'm going to do, actually, we got about 10 minutes left. I am going to step off for just a minute. I'm going to give you a minute by yourself.
And I do want to say that our numbers have not dropped off. So if you come back and there's three people left, my mom and my wife and one of my kids, we know what it is. We know. Actually, no. I didn't tell anybody I was doing this. I'm not letting anybody know that I'm doing this.
You need to. It's practice. All it is practice. And now what you have is I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab me a tiny bit of coffee, go in there and kiss the wife on the cheek. Really, I'm gonna hit this pipe. That's what I want to do. And then I'm gonna kiss the wife on the cheek. And that's it. And you'll be here all by yourself, alone and scared. Engage the chat. Be nice to me, people. Be nice. Let's see.
What did it mean yet? I mean, and then I freeze. No, I didn't freeze yet. So Google Meet is still going on about different gods, and I'm just curious where that conversation even started or came from. Google Meet, can you tell me? Because that was kind of interesting to me, I think. Left-handed Jedi's here. Trump hates TikTok. He should ban TikTok. I heard it was going to happen. They've been trying to do it for a while, and it keeps getting still there. Oh well. Let's see what else is going on in the news. Local Five Guys. I thought it was any Five Guys, but it wasn't. Go away. I wonder if I can share that. Yep, see you later.
Aha. I have returned.
Yep. Well,
we lost people.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Don't let the numbers bother you.
Actually, 3 people left. Maybe it was my mom and my wife. And my kid. They said, what?
They see you all the time.
Yeah.
I left and they're like, I'm out, bitches.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. You really watch that number is a general, and this is that watch it as a general in 5s. Don't think about it too much, because it represents, not only does it represent YouTube, but it also represents Twitch. And a lot of people on Twitch just pop and drop. So don't worry about that. Don't let it bother you.
The number in studio shows that?
Yeah, it shows both of them.
Cool. That's cool.
I believe it does. And just the fact that we've got more than 10.
Yeah.
on our third stream is great. We're doing great. Don't stress on that. And we're just testing. We got nothing we're talking about in specific. We're just having fun. So
I knew we weren't in too much pain yet.
Yes, we're doing great. And I did Google Meet ever answer my question about?
I don't know. That's what I was trying. I just kind of want to try to get an idea of how it started and what he, because he's been going on for a long time about the Nag Hammadi and
yeah, there's a conversation going on that is way smarter than I am. All right, listen, people, viewers in the chat, you have to realize it is rude to be smarter than the host of the show. None of that shit. We can't have none of that shit.
Especially when we're old and slow and half deaf and our tech is shit.
Let me get that off.
I started to talk about one of the guys I work with today was talking about this Five Guys thing that happened today.
I hadn't heard nothing about it. Like the burgers?
Yeah, the Five Guys burger thing. And it's like some guy walked in and was yelling racial slurs.
That's what you do at a Five Guys, isn't
apparently. It? But I don't know. I didn't know it was here in town. It really was.
Oh, in Colorado.
Yeah, right. I mean, right here in town in Grand Junction, Colorado. Yeah, I didn't know it was right here. So okay. And of course, the funny thing is of course it became a political thing, and it wasn't hard to figure out who we voted for.
Hey, Intelligent Atheism, thank you for joining us. Let me pop this up there. It says, when Chris has guests, I tend to be a bit nicer. Because Chris never has guests, right? Chris never has guests. I will clarify while Scotty is frozen and while we can't hear him that Scotty is actually one of our new hosts. We're going to start running a network of shows. It's our evening show. We're getting it set up and tested, and he's going to host one at least a day a week, probably maybe Mondays on the regular as we get going. I'm looking for other hosts to help me host other nights of the week.
So,
well played.
I don't know. I'm sure I was frozen when I said it, but I'm like, why would he be nicer? I'm a much bigger asshole than Chris is.
Well, he thought you were a guest. He didn't know you were a target.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a regular bitch.
Yes.
Well,
and I'm going to. If Chris reboots and I hear the Windows 7 boot chime, I love Windows 7. I loved Windows. I loved Windows XP, and I loved Windows 7. I don't say the Windows that will not be named. And I like Windows the more newer ones. But yeah, Windows 7 was good.
Windows 7 was the GOAT, but we are in a hunt and kill mission right now.
Google Meet says you should do a top 10 video about God's better than Yahweh. I'm going to write that down.
I don't recognize Mind Shift. Who's that?
I don't know.
I feel so stupid. Mind Shift.
Hey,
we have a random
flow state. Hugs. Let me get this off. I've never seen you. I've seen you in the chat. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Long time no see.
I know. Wow, nice to have you. I was like, wow, is that the flow state? Wow,
it's the flow state.
Thank you.
I was just scrolling around, saw that link was there. I was like, shit, I gotta go up and say hi for at least a minute.
Are you a content creator? You look like you have a studio set up.
Yeah, that's not an accident.
No,
the red light bulbs didn't happen on accident. I'll drop my channel link backstage for you.
Awesome. And we'll pop it on the thing.
But I'm in YouTube jail for another week now. I got a TOS.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Be honest.
I did nothing.
You're in a safe space. This is a confessional. Go ahead.
They're alleging that I violated the nudity and sexual content policy, but they're wrong.
I can believe them just by looking at you.
Yeah, I mean, Nothing makes me look more guilty than saying I'm innocent.
Yeah. with the red light in the background.
Touche. It's my second one. The last one. I mean, I've gotten a bunch for harassment and bullying.
Really?
Just general douchebaggery.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten any strikes like that at all yet. I see some really harsh things about Christianity.
Fingers crossed. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Well, they got to turn the other cheek.
I was spreading their cheeks this week. Well, if you catch the damn show in the morning, I was hot. I was hot.
I clicked on just long enough to see you spitting some fire.
Yeah. I was not a happy individual.
He was wound up.
But, apparently the viewers like that shit. I look over and I'm like, rant, rant, rant. I'm like, 40 viewers? What the hell? Why are y'all still here?
Everybody likes a shit show.
Yep. The subscribers and the viewers started climbing.
I can do a ship show. That's true. Do you mind if I share this channel with the group? You group?
I would. That would honor me.
I have no idea what you do, so I don't condone this person in any way.
when you're placed in jail, can you just not post, but are your videos still available?
How's that work?
My videos are still available. I've moved a lot of stuff to private. So 3 months ago, I haven't had any strikes since last election. Where'd he go? I haven't had any strikes since last election.
I'm testing running the show.
Okay.
New software. You just go.
Right. All right. I hadn't had any strikes at all since last election, and so but then 3 months ago, I got within like 2 days, I got clapped 3 times with all with bullying and harassment hits, and on let's see, then I got another strike on the 1st, so but that was 2 days. So 2 days before I was supposed to be able to reapply for monetization because I lost my monetization when I got the bullying and harassment strikes. 2 days before I was eligible to reapply, I got this one saying that I violated the nudity and sexual content policy. So I'm all over their Twitter. I'm trying to blow them up and get a hold of a person. But yeah.
And these were automated strikes, or they were
automated strikes? Yeah, the first one came in. And it hit me for a video that had never been public. It had been unlisted for 9 months.
Oh, wow.
So,
So how does the monetization thing work? Does that push you back, or does it?
Yep. You can't apply for monetization while you have an active strike.
Oh,
so if I can't get this one repealed, I've got 3 more months before I can do it. And the last 9 months or so, YouTube has been my primary source of income. So it's kind of a bitch. But anyways, the reason I mention all that is because I've moved probably the bulk of my shit behind Ko-fi paywall.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm learning here.
Yeah, I'd heard about it, but I hadn't looked at it at all.
I'll learn. I'll write that down. Ko-fi paywall.
So Ko-fi. Yeah, and it's sort of like Patreon, but it allows me to integrate with live chat so that if somebody does a Ko-fi donation or buys a membership through there, it'll automatically, notify me in the live chat. So.
That's awesome.
But people can contribute with credit cards.
So here's one. This is a tough one. Tell me about the bullying one. Because I've been going on there. My latest video is Christians, I'm coming for you. I am the serpent, and I just want to make sure that I'll probably get a strike on that one.
I actually heard you earlier. I'm glad you reminded me. Do so any direct threats of violence, even if it's obviously not meant literally, I wouldn't do any direct threats at all.
Okay.
Somebody could get about hurt and strike you for that, but yeah. Those all 3 came in on top of each other, and when you get a strike, they take down the whole video. I do long ass live streams. I can bully a lot of people in 8 hours.
Gotcha.
So I'm not even sure if here's what I really think happened. They hit me 3 days after, or it was 2 days after I finished a 3-part series on Trump's Agenda 47, and I am. I'm outside of the political paradigm entirely. I think the whole thing is a made-for-TV drama. It's bullshit. It's theater. I don't vote. They're both actors, and they're both just Pied Pipering us to bullshit, is my opinion on it. So you can't say. I mean, it's. I didn't necessarily have a strong political leaning one way or the other. I thought that I was safe with that approach, but apparently they didn't like that. So at least that's what I suspect.
But you don't think that anybody manually reported you?
They couldn't have done it because, I mean, the first strike
was unlisted.
Yep. I have no reason to think that any of these are due to somebody being malicious. That said, I do have a ton of people who hate me. So
I was gonna say, what kind of messages do you get, or what kind of chats do you get? Are they pretty vitriolic, or
towards me, or just in general? I have a pretty rowdy chat, and I let it be pretty rowdy. I got a few hard rules. I don't let dudes just bully the shit out of girls. So I'm kind of a white knight in that sense. And I don't let white guys drop in bombs. I just don't want the headache. They can do that where they can do that on their shit, but I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah.
Do you leave your old live streams up?
And well, that I used to leave them all up. Now I've got about probably a third of them left up. And really I'm just kind of migrating those to unlisted. One, because while I'm demonetized, I'm trying to find a way to beat people, corral people into some sort of revenue stream for me. But also to make them less accessible for strikes and stuff, because my can get pretty rowdy.
Well, that's what I've done. I've taken I delist anything over 2 weeks old. And that way, anything I said back in the day that might have gotten them pissed off at me shouldn't affect me. So
right.
I was just curious. It's helped my channel grow. I wanted to see if other people do it too. I'll let you guys get back to it because
So I think that what I'm going to be doing going forward though is if something is going to get someone's attention in a way that they're going to use it to strike me, it's normally because I talked about them in that stream and they just heard about it, so they're coming back to get it. So I probably will delist them immediately, and then for a few days to let it cool off, and then maybe pop it back up for a period, and then migrate it off.
Do you have people who tag you in their videos, like whenever you go to your studio? Mm-hmm. You get that where they tag you in their videos, and you make response videos to that stuff? You do that?
Oh, I don't do a lot of response videos. I'll do reaction videos that I'm not invited to do.
right.
But like look at this douchebag. But
those don't get you strikes for content, pulling their content.
No, because I'm generally doing it with people who also are engaged in that sort of vitriol.
Understood. Oh yeah.
We were talking about T-Jump earlier. That's kind of what got him demonetized. Is he was doing. But
hold on, you froze up for just a second. We'll give you just a few moments to come back to us. You're frozen on camera, looking like you're stroking out.
Maybe I am.
Okay, you were saying T-Jump.
Yeah, he got demonetized because he was doing reaction videos, and but he wasn't adding enough to them, or he's using too much of them, and they finally demonetized him entirely because he was living off that stream as well, revenue stream. So,
yep. And how long have you been doing this, Flow State?
I've had my channel for 5 years, but for 3.5 of them, it was just kind of a thing that sat over there in the corner, So I really dusted off about 1.5 years ago it's really when I found the open panel live streaming combination.
Okay. That works for you on your channel? I'd be interested to know.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pretty social person. I mean, it depends on what sort of style you like to do your content in. I would rather manage a social interaction than present, a lecture. So, I'm very happy with it.
That's great. Yeah, I got my Daily Atheist morning show for that. The evening show, we're tinkering with ideas, the best way to engage and build the community. having multiple hosts come in and host and stuff like that. So that's a good idea. Not only that, but also doing more of an open panel. That's what we're trying to know. You are part of our guinea pig experiment.
It would be exactly like this. I saw the link, I clicked it, come up. So I just pinned the link at the top of my chat. When it's open, it's not always 100% of the time open panel, but when it is, I just pin it there, and people can come up at their leisure.
I'll remember.
Leave at their leisure.
And go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if you're able to do a lot longer stream, like if I've got a 3-hour max if I'm flying solo. After 3 hours, I'm tired of you fuckers looking at me. But you know, I've had two 24-hour streams with open panel. Of course, I'm only there for about half of them, and then I just pass the keys off to someone else. But
yeah,
that's what Chris is trying to do.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it to where in the evening we can have other people help build the show and do things. And I'm so used to hosting and running the show that anytime somebody comes on like Scotty, I won't let them talk. So we're almost done.
I got something. I got nothing to do. I need a channel to co-op for about 5 more days.
There you go. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in helping hosting about this time from 9 o'clock in the PM Eastern, I'm going to cycle through hosts and build us a network of cool people to do the thing. So I'd be down to have you. I say that I have no idea again who you are.
I'm not.
We
met me.
It's been a long time
since
we talked. Yeah, I met you. Where did I meet you through?
It was the damn show. You used to come in the
the damn show. That's right. Yeah. You were the crazy one.
I was like, I know who you are. I just never
seen you.
Yeah, I'm the crazy one. I'm more like Daffy Duck. You know, Andy Hall. There was Andy Hall. You know, but I kind of get all out of character. Anyway,
right.
I'm in character.
It was interesting because I'm agnostic, but I found myself. The atheist community is very, very liberal, and I found myself, and I'm sort of a hodgepodge because I think drugs and prostitution should be entirely legal, but I don't like redistributive financial policies. But I found that was sort of clash for me in the atheist community was the politics of it.
You know, I've experienced a tiny bit of that since I've been back. I see myself as kind of an outsider, partly because I'm not big enough for the other people who are in the atheist community to care about. They don't even probably know my name. But I've heard about the politics that have happened between these other not the Seth Andrews and the Richard Dawkins. There's actually drama about him too. But I've seen some of that going on. I know about the politics. I try to but I tell you what, I do not take another atheist judging me for how I approach Christians. I do not take. I've had them come at me on a live stream and go, "Oh, you don't do it right because of this." I'm like, "Oh, really?" Nothing will piss me off or set me off faster than some atheist coming in and telling me I'm doing it right. You know, my way is different, but I mean, I've got a different set of ways. I'm sometimes aggressive and loud. If I'm dealing with somebody, I use emotional intelligence to determine who I'm talking to and how I should treat them. So don't come at me, you jerk ass atheists. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up so I can go hang out with the wife. I want to thank you for joining us. Hey, Flow State, I'm going to, in the chat here, I'd like to get your email address, or I'm going to send you my email address.
I got you.
And that way, let's go here. If I'd like to get with you and possibly do stuff.
Right on.
Mine's easy. You got chris@chrismallard.com. Yeah, I don't know why my chat ain't, it's being a bitch. I'm new to this software, so I'll figure it out. It's pretty cool.
Just real quick, did you use StreamYard at all before? Where are you switching to this from?
I'm okay. So I've used StreamYard in the past, many moons ago. I currently for the morning show use Streamlabs. I'm not going to change from it. My morning show is very well put together. This program is Talk Studio, which comes with Streamlabs. And it's so similar to StreamYard. As you can see, it works just like StreamYard. I can have these little banners and I can put up this stuff. It's just a knockoff.
Because I'm sure that you've heard StreamYard just more than doubled their prices.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, StreamYard used to be like, what, 15, 20? It was like $20 a month.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Really?
Now it's like 45 or something.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, as a selling pitch here, if we're going to do this, I pay $20 a month for Streamlabs, the Ultra, and it comes with Streamlabs that I build my badass show with and this program for free.
So
for
with
$20.
the $20 to Streamlabs, you get okay, this is Streamlabs Talk Studio.
Yeah, Talk
Yeah.
Studio used to be
Okay.
Melon. Okay, it used to be Melon, which was just literally another StreamYard. StreamYard, Melon, same thing, different company. Same
Okay.
thing. And then Melon got bought out by Streamlabs. So now if you buy the $20 a month Streamlabs thing, you can either use their desktop software or their version of StreamYards, which is what we're using now. So for the morning show, I'm going to continue using my Streamlabs because I love my Streamlabs. I like the way my show looks. It's put
You
together.
do that through OBS?
No, Streamlabs, which is kind of like OBS,
Okay.
but it's a paid for version.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a Streamlabs plugin for OBS.
There is. There's a Streamlabs.
There's a whole lot of shit that I have
Yeah.
not learned, and I'm trying to figure out how to not have to learn it.
That's right. And that's why I'm putting this together, the show together in this, because we can hopefully make it look respectable. It's never going to look as good as my morning show, but it's easy. It's
Your
quick.
morning show is pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. It's easy. It's quick, and we can make it look good, and we can host many people without a lot of problems. I tried just hosting one person on the damn show with the Streamlabs, and it's rather difficult. So I don't, and it's too much trouble, but we can do this and we can get other hosts. And you know how this works. Even if you've never used this Talk Studio, if you use StreamYards, it won't take you long
It seems pretty intuitive
to figure it out. Yeah, let me go here. In fact, let's see. Oh, I can pick you. Let's see here. I'm just looking at stuff.
Sure.
So there you
And
go. I can
salute
have
to the chat.
Yes,
Go ahead.
and salute to the chat. Thank you guys for putting us up with this. I do want to mention here that at this point, I've got myself, I've got two other hosts listed, Scotty and Wes, and then I have 3 more seats available. So a total of 5 seats on top of myself come free. All of this for $20, and I can have up to 6 or 10 guests live on the show. Let me see if it'll tell me how many.
Well, if Streamlabs if this has the little referral bonuses that
It does.
It
all
does.
right, well then shoot
Down
me
in the
your
bottom.
link in an email and I'll check it out. So if I buy it, I'll use yours.
Awesome. Yeah, I do actually. I have links for everybody. I got links. And you know what? We're doing this thing. I know it's so far. We're all a bunch of men with beards. It's cool.
He looks a little younger, but
He does. But there's gray in it. He's got
Yeah.
there. He's getting there.
I'm younger than I look.
I have stress. The stress of being a devil worshiper. No, I'm now sponsored. I have a sponsorship link from Striking Viking. It's a beard company.
well, you did get
Beard maintenance stuff. And now I don't mean to make it to where everybody comes on the show has a beard. It just works that way.
It does.
Anyway, so I'll shoot you a link once we get your email.
All right.
Did you
I
put your
it in
email in?
private chat?
Let me find it real quick. Got you. Oh, I see the private chat. I'm still working this stuff here.
10-4.
Private. Oh,
And Scotty, do you have a channel?
I do not. I'm just kind of glomming off of Chris here.
this is his channel.
Glomming is a good new word.
Good, interesting word. This is what we're doing is Scotty has a desire and he's gonna want to help build the thing and he's gonna build the Discord for us. He's got Discord experience. We're also going to build a website. I have the damn show, DAMshow.com for the morning show. And I also recently got thedamnchannel.com, DAMN, Daily Atheist Media Network channel.com. We're going to build a website there. We're going to integrate it with the Discord, the YouTube. I stream. And after talking to you guys, I'm now ready to start streaming to Twitch again. Not Twitch, but TikTok.
TikTok.
Especially for this evening show.
See, I've never done. I just opened up a TikTok account, and I don't know. It's limiting me to 1 hour a day because for some reason it thinks I'm a child. I got to figure out how to change that.
Yeah, I'll probably have to rebuild it because my old TikTok was Chris Mallard, and like I said, if you caught it earlier on the show, I'd run my old commercials. The funny things from the old show, I'd run those on the show, and TikTok would flag them as repeat content and would shut me off midstream. And then after 2 or 3 days of that, it finally stopped letting me stream on there and said I had to beg for.
I guess I didn't understand that earlier. It shuts you off for repeat content, not for what the actual content was.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
thought
you know how I'm running the show in the morning?
like the fashion. I thought it was the content, but it was actually just because it was repeated stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, like I could be going along and talking and all this stuff, but then I play my fascist commercial or one of my commercials that I've played before on the show or that I played, and it'd pop up a thing on the TikTok saying this is violating our content for being repeat content or something. Pretty much couldn't run any of my commercials while running the show over on TikTok. This doesn't have any of those. So we could stream this show on there without a problem. And I'm kind of moving away from using all those anyway on the old show. So we'll see. But they still make it good for whenever I want to go for a cup of coffee or something. I put up my atheist commercial or something. But to do that risks my TikTok stream. So we'll figure that out. Man, guys, I appreciate you both for joining me. Thank you, Scotty, for helping.
Yeah, glad to meet Flo. I never you knew who he was. I didn't recognize him at all, but looking at his stuff, I think he'd be a good fit.
Awesome.
All right, well, nice to meet you. Good to see you again. Salute to the chat. I'm out of here.
All right, have
a good night. See y'all later. Thank you all. We're off to save the world. Scotty, got
appreciate
any
it.
Words?
Nope, I have no words.
I have no words.
I have no words.
It's
I think, like I said, I think we're getting there. I'm getting there. I'll catch up.
We'll get there. Oh yeah, practice, tight time, lighting.
I'm going to start tearing things apart, get some better lighting in here, and
yep. Well, one of the things is that here's what I'm gonna. If people have reached out already about helping to co-host, so maybe one of these nights, I'd like to get. Maybe we'll use Flo for an example. Flow State, him come on to host and talk for a little bit, and you could actually do the tech in the back and run the tech in the back because you can do that sort of thing.
Yep.
You're skilled. Yeah, you don't get to talk. You get. Well, I'm going to put you to work.
I'm okay. Use me wherever you can.
Use my body.
That's right. I'm a whore. I admit it.
All right, everybody. You have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. I'm off to save the world. Man, there's lots of chat on the stream. It's going to take some learning.
Hey, yeah. The conversation that's happening over there, that's kind of shit that should be happening on Discord. That's stuff can stick around. And you guys can voice chat there and yell at each other.
That's true. Move over to the Discord. Should we post a link? Let's post a link to the Discord.
Always post a link.
And if there's a channel over there, you guys, I think I have an automated link going in there.
It popped up earlier, and I like to say that is the one that I
does appear to work.
I verified was good, but I do really want to get a vanity link of some type so that it'll always be there, like Daily Atheist.
True. I tell you what, as soon as more of these people join our server and get us up to that level, then we'll be able to get there.
It's getting up there. I did know some traffic today. I just launched Discord, so I'm gonna bounce out anyway, probably. So.
All right, guys, I'm out. Join our Discord. Continue the conversation. Be nice. Be fair. Have fun. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.
Good night.
It's a 20-second outro.
Yeah, perfect.
And it should have ended the stream. And
it still says we're live.
Still says we're live. All right, someone hit the button. It says play outro and end stream. I did that already. If you're all still there, hi.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I stayed up wearing no pants.
I don't want to keep watching. Yeah, right. I don't want to keep watching. I don't want. It's a 20-second outro. Okay, so it's supposed to play that. Oh, in now without outro. All right, we're off to save the world, guys. Go talk about Jesus in the Discord.
See ya.
Jesus is waiting for you in the Discord. Go talk.